tough loves, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is gonna be all about this big blonde Beyonce type of hair. The last time you guys saw me, I had just some black wavy hair and I just really wanted to change it up. I had a recent trip to Jamaica and I just wanted to have something fresh, something new, and just try something different. So this unit is from Julia Hair Mall. Normally what I like to do is get hair on the weft and then just make my own wig, but just recently I've just been lazy. I'm like, I don't feel like making no whole wig, child. Let me just get a wig that's already pre-made. But none of them were like in the color that I wanted it to be. So I was like, okay, let me look on YouTube to see if I see any pre-made wigs that were just bought how they were and then somebody dyed them and how it turned out. But I didn't find a whole bunch of videos like that. So I was like, okay, let me just run the risk and try to see if this hair will lighten, because some of it won't lighten, you know. I just don't know how it'll work. So this was an experiment per se to just kind of see if the hair would lighten at all, just if it would work out for me. So let me see what the details is on this wig. Hold on, girl, hold up. Let me see what's going on up in here. Okay, so again, this is from juliahair.com. Okay, so I got their Julia Brazilian Body Wave Human Hair Lace Front Wig. Okay, so what I'm just gonna quickly tell you guys is just the pros and cons of this hair. First of all, when I first got the hair, it was the most beautiful wig I ever seen. Okay, it was just like the most prettiest black waves with a lot of baby hair, and not baby hair in the sense of like real thick, you know. It was just perfectly made. I've never had a wig that came with the baby hair so bomb, like right off top. You know, I'm just not good at doing baby hairs and stuff like that. And when I say the baby hair was on point, the baby hair was on point. The second thing I noticed about the wig is that it fit on my head bomb. Like, I've never had a wig, I kind of got a big head, so I've never had a wig that fits so perfectly. I'm always kind of really trying to adjust it. It doesn't sit well. Like, this wig sits so well on my head. I don't have any got to be on this. I don't have any hairspray. I don't have nothing. I just adjusted the wig straps and plopped this thing on my head. And when I say it feels so secure, like, it is so secure. I love it. That is the pros of the hair. Now, the cons start coming in when I dyed the hair. Now, I wanted to get like that Beyonce vibe. I didn't want all one blonde. I wanted to try to mix it up and, you know, just try to do some multi-dimensional, you know what them other YouTubers be saying. I don't know, girl. I was just trying to do some stuff and experiment. I looked at I think Tierra Monet. She had like a Beyonce blonde for brown girls. I looked at her tutorial. I was looking at 1,000 tutorials to try to get a custom type of blonde color for myself. The first time I dyed the hair, it lifted pretty reasonably, but it still wasn't like to the tone that I wanted it to be. So I went in and I dyed it a second time. Now, when I dyed it the second time, I think I damaged the hair, like, considerably. So, because when I dyed it the first time, it kind of came out a maybe like a honey blonde or kind of like a light brown, and that wasn't what I was going for. I always have that type of color when I dye my hair because I'm not no hair guru. So, girl, I just dye it one time and however it come out, it come out. But this time I was trying to do some extra stuff, so I dyed it a second time and lifted it again. And then that's when I started getting like these really like light tones in it. So I dyed it the second time and then I toned it as well. And when you tone it, you have to use more like developer and stuff like that. So I processed the heck out of this wig. So with that being said, once I did all that dyeing to it and the damage started coming in, the hair, you know, was starting to act a little unruly. It was really dry. I tried just like cold washing it, just putting conditioner on it, and it will do really well. It will kind of return to its normal state and get really soft again. And then once it gets in the elements, like when I was in Jamaica with all this humidity and just heat and stuff like that, it started to get tangly and stuff like that. So one thing I want to say is that if I would have never dyed this hair, it would have been the best hair ever. Because I over processed it, I think that it is just a little bit on the drier side and it tangles a little bit more easily. So to get this look, I just basically put some like waves with the crimp iron. I have an old school crimp iron. Girl is hanging on by a thread, girl. It's on life support, okay? If I show you this, man, show y'all this wave iron. If I show you this wave iron, y'all gonna be like, child, if you don't go out and buy you a wave iron and stop being cheap, girl, it is, wait, let me go get it. So y'all ready? Okay, so as you guys can see, it got some duct tape on the handle part, because the part that's supposed to protect you from getting burned came off. Okay, so I just wrapped that in some duct tape. This is duct tape, I don't know why. Girl, the whole electrical part came out of the entire iron. So I just put the electrical part back and put some tape around it. Child, I don't even know if this thing is safe. Do you understand me? But listen, it works so good. I've had it for so many years that, girl, I just can't retire it. Girl, I cannot retire this thing. Oh, and also I forgot to mention, I got this in 24 inches. One thing that is absolutely awesome is that the entire wig is only $67.62. Like, where do you find that at? Like, where? Like, you don't find that on Amazon, like nothing. Like, where are you gonna find an entire wig for 60 bucks? The price is awesome and the hair was great in its original state. So bottom line, would I recommend this hair? Yes. Would I recommend this wig? Yes. Would I recommend to bleach it 2 times? No, I do not recommend to do that. So don't do what I did. If you were to just purchase this wig in its original state, this hair is gorgeous. It was soft, super manageable. I just damaged the heck out of it, okay? So yes, you guys, that concludes this hair review. I hope that you enjoyed it. Make sure you guys check out juliahair.com. And before I forget, I did an outfit of the day to go with this hair look. And in this look, I just put some wand curls in the hair instead of the crimps. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this outfit. And until my next video, have a blessed day, have a blessed week, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.